I love the whole cinematic conceit of someone just hopping on a plane to another country with zero advanced knowledge, as if international travel doesn't take a ton of planning and money. Shang-Chi hopped a plane to Macau on a valet salary, why can't a high schooler do the same? I'm Gayfesh, and today we'll be talking Miss Marvel Episode 4, Seeing Red. But before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Spoilers ahead. The first half of this episode is basically a bunch of Pakistani tourism board B-roll, and it works. I know literally nothing about Pakistan, but assuming all the footage we saw was actually filmed in Karachi and not a redressed alleyway in Atlanta, it looks like a beautiful place. A lot of the early part of the episode is Kamala getting a bit of culture shock, as her conception of Pakistani culture has been from her immigrant community. One of her cousins even calls her an ABCD, American-born confused Desi. Kamala's grandmother is very plain-spoken about the fact that they are descended from Jinn, and a conversation between her mother and grandmother revealed that they moved to the US because her mother's wild theories made her a bit of a laughingstock and pariah. Kamala gets confirmation that the vision of the train the Bengal gave her is the same train that her family boarded during partition, so she decides to go check out the train station. Conveniently, there's a dude wearing a mask going by the name of Red Dagger who believes Kamala to be a clandestine and attacks her. The fight scenes this week are really stepping up compared to last episode, perhaps a testament to Kamala getting better control of her powers, but the fight ends when he realizes she isn't clandestine, so he takes her to a secret lair where the Pakistani version of Basil Exposition shows up and explains that if the clandestines get what they want and the wall between our dimension and the Noor dimension breaks, our reality will be taken over by the Noor. Conveniently, the clandestines easily break out of damage control custody and break into Red Dagger's secret hidden base. Damn dude, probably should have hit it better. We get another fun chase scene through what is probably a redressed Atlanta alleyway, and the exposition dude dies, having given us the important information needed. Kamala seems more upset about his death than Red Dagger does, but maybe we'll see him take time to mourn him next episode. During the fight, Kamala's bangle is hit with a spear, which sends her into a vision of partition. The episode ends on a pretty visually stunning and horrifying shot of multiple trains being completely covered in people. So that's it for this week. What did you think of the visit to Pakistan? Leave a comment below.
Do the clandestines just teleport to wherever they need to be to have a fight scene? They beat up a damage control guard, and the very next time we see them, they're in Pakistan.
Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share the video with your friends. Subscribe to my Patreon to get shouted out in future videos. Check out my Bandcamp for banging tunes, including all the tracks you heard in this video. Follow me on Twitter at GayestFesh, and don't forget to check out my podcast, The Rest of Both Worlds, where I go through Star Trek The Next Generation with a friend who's never seen it. Thank you to all my patrons, with a special shout out to Piftle Cakes and Renee Vorbeck. Your support is greatly appreciated. See you all in the next video.